Supreme Court decision upholding President Obama's wonderful action to support our dreamers. The DACA decision is something that supports our values as a country. The dreamers across the country enjoy more popularity than almost anyone. Overwhelmingly, it's something like 75–80% of the American people, 3/4 of the people who vote support the dreamers. 3/4, a large number of Republicans, independents, people who, over 60% of people who support President Trump support the dreamers. So this is really, we were just in such dread about what could possibly happen at the court up until last night, just if it goes this way, if it goes that way. But this way is the American way, and we're very proud of it. So that was this morning. Last night, in the Judiciary Committee, late last night, the committee overwhelmingly passed out the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act, which will now go to rules and then come to the floor before the 4th of July. We're very proud of the work that was done by Chairwoman Karen Bass, the chair of the Judiciary Committee, but also the chair of the Crime Subcommittee of the Judiciary Committee. This morning, the Supreme Court and DACA. Last night, the Judiciary Committee and the Justice in Policing Act. Tomorrow is Juneteenth, a day that we observe as a day of freedom in our country. It was the day that people in the West found out about the Emancipation Proclamation. In observance of that, I have sent a letter, which you will see, to the clerk of the House, directing the clerk to remove the portraits of 4 previous speakers of the House who served in the Confederacy. We didn't know about this until we were taking inventory of the statues, and the curator told us that there were 4 paintings of speakers in the capital of the United States, 4 speakers who had served in the Confederacy. So tomorrow, Juneteenth, the clerk will oversee the removal of those Confederate speakers from the House. As I've said before, there's no room in the hallowed halls of this democracy, this temple of democracy, to memorialize people who embody violent bigotry and grotesque racism of the Confederacy. You have to see the remarks that they had made, how oblivious they were to what our founders had in mind in our country. We must lead by example, so we're glad that that is gone. The